Hello everyone, how's it going? Everyone is stupid. In other news, um, my stupid ass neighbors, they were again sitting on the street earlier, smoking. Okay, these fucking weirdos. They were doing that last night at 1 a.m. and then at 2 a.m. and they were doing it right now also again, like half an hour, 20 minutes ago or something. Fucking hate it, guys. Like, I can't look out of the window at night without some weirdo sitting there and smoking and being weird. Like, that's not normal. That's really not normal. Oh, look, the bunny is eating a forest. It's eating up a forest. Well, nobody heard it or everyone is lazy. They're gonna find it. They're gonna find the food later. Alright, guys, how's it going? I have some food. I have Kartoffelsalat and I have butter bread, butter roll, cheese roll, and butter bread, and I have salad underneath here, and I have Kinder Pinguin and a Duplo that are both kind of getting bad now. I have to eat them before they get swamped with water. I just stored them there because otherwise they would be melted in 3 seconds. Okay. Anyway, how's everyone doing? I'm not doing too great. It's too warm here, guys. It's like it was around 30 degrees the whole night, and it didn't really cool down much. Yeah, it sucks. Guys, earlier I read probably the dumbest shit that I've seen in a while. Right? Want to see? Oh shit, wait. So someone is claiming that you could, with the water that one single nuclear power plant uses, and turns into steam, you can water all the potatoes in the EU. Okay. First off, that water doesn't get destroyed. Okay, we're in a fucking. The world has a climate circuit where it's so funny. Like, there's the same people that will lecture you on climate change and whatever the fuck. They have no idea how fucking clouds even get formed, how water travels everywhere, how the water stays trapped in our atmosphere. Otherwise, we would already all be dead. Okay. Then every single person on this planet breathes out water vapor. Okay. Arguing like, oh, this thing just destroys river water because it blows it into the air. It's like so stupid, okay? And then I think this guy also liked his own tweets. I'm pretty sure it's an engagement file that wants to get paid by X. I'm gonna listen to this interview. There's it's like a 4-hour interview. I'm gonna listen to that because everyone's freaking out about it because nobody wants to actually listen to someone without people uh, oh yeah, the best thing is I wrote that this was the dumbest thing that I've read in a while, and then quoted the tweets, didn't even directly quote them, right? And then they went to my profile and answered this. Hinkley was ordered in 2007 and will only make power in 2031. Well, that's great. That doesn't. I don't give a fuck about a fucking nuclear power plant in Britain or wherever the fuck that is. Where's Hinkley? Yeah, Bristol Channel in England. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fucking flying fuck. Also, just because someone is inefficient to build a nuclear power plant doesn't mean the nuclear power plant are inefficient. I would actually love. This is YouTuber. Wait. Guys, this is really good YouTuber. That's funny. I think it's called T Folsom. Oh my god. My suggestions are great, huh? Robocop and Neon Genesis Evangelion or whatever that thing is. Or is it? I don't know what it is. Yikes! Oh my god! I didn't realize how bad this was. Look at this fucking suit. Oh yeah. I would never wear something like this. I would panic and die in one of those. Where is he? T Folsom? Is it T False? Yeah, there we go. T False Nuclear. This guy is great. I watch his videos. Everything that he sees, he goes like, well, we use this in nuclear reactors. It's so funny. It's become a meme in his comments. By the way, I didn't get a video suggested from him in a while. That's stupid. That's fucking stupid. Okay, let me bring up the podcast. So I'm gonna watch this podcast because it's probably live now. There we go. 4 hours long. And it's probably and the funny thing is these fucking journalists like this person. Okay, this person here is fucking 2 years older than me, okay, and wants to tell everyone what to think about what someone says, or she pretends that she's like one of these really I watch like some people that actually praise her for what she's doing because they see what she's doing, right? They see how she's doing stuff, right? She's basically always twisting shit where it sounds like it's reasonable or like it's not like framed or whatever or super framed, but then she immediately goes like, but aren't you Nazi or something, you know, kind of in so many words. Basically, there was this interview with Höcke, where she couldn't let it stand. She was like telling everyone, "Oh, you have to think this and that," and actually, you would have had to push back and ask him like difficult questions or whatever the fuck. Meanwhile, these people will glaze fucking left party people or whatever, or will. Oh my god, that was like one of the most what's this fucking guy's name again? Ah yeah. This was disgusting, this interview, okay? Yeah, Nioska, sorry. This shit here was so weird. She had him on an interview and was like literally fangirling over him. She was like, oh my god, I love you so much. This was literally from that interview. This is like crazy. Absolutely no journalistic distance or any kind of. And these people pretend that they're like impartial and they can do good interviews and whatever the fuck. She was basically just glazing him in the interview. It's insane, man. And then there's these people like Melanie Ammann who's so concerned that oh no, people might have a different opinion or whatever the fuck, you know? Like, it's so stupid. Anyway, oh shit. I forgot. I want to do something stupid today. Wait a second. Oh, wait, let me check something so I can panic. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna switch to the mysterious inputs that we have. What is it? I don't know. Do-da, 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 ba-da, 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 ba-da. Whoa! Do. So apparently they're decompiling the game. Earlier I saw someone talk on Twitter about it, and someone was like, "Oh, I can't wait! Finally, 2-stick controls." And then a streamer that got famous by playing GoldenEye mostly in Perfect Dark was answering, it's been a thing since 1997. And a person didn't even know. I was asking for it. Yeah, that's the one with the 2 controllers. That's the kind of ludicrous control scheme. Because if you didn't have 2 controllers, you couldn't do it. Basically, you can use 2 controllers side by side, and you can use both analog sticks. And I never used that actually. I prefer C sticks and looking with analog stick. And like I said, 90% of these fucking experts on games that will have a big opinion on GoldenEye, their experience of playing GoldenEye is fucking multiplayer, where everyone took Oddjob or some shit, and then they will go on and on about Oddjob, and they have no idea how controls even worked. Okay, and then they will claim that the controls sucked because they always used the 1.1 control scheme. That is, in my opinion, one of the shittiest control schemes ever. The only control scheme that doesn't make me wanna jump out of a window is 1.2. Because with that you can walk with the C sticks and you can aim with the analog stick. And it's so natural, it's like playing WASD. Because I played Turok like that also, and yeah, I just find it funny how uninformed a lot of people are about GoldenEye actually. Because like I said, anyone who claims the control scheme is bad, they probably played with 1.1. But this sure, okay, let me watch that evil interview, guys. Oh no, I need Melanie Ammann to tell me what to think. By the way, it's kind of funny. This guy is younger than me. I think he was born in '85 or something. Ulrich Siegmund. Oh my god, he was born in '90. He didn't even. He didn't. Oh my god, he's 10 years younger than me. Fuck. He didn't even experience the '90s really. Like, he was like under 10, dude. Ugh, that's ridiculous. Like, he can't even talk much about it. Like, that's crazy. He was born after the wall fell, or even. Like, what the fuck, dude? I'm not gonna be like ageist like crazy, but it is pretty. You know, if someone wants to do he wants to like go back to the '90s or whatever, go back to the early 2000s. Now, yeah, I was there. It was definitely a better time. Okay. However, I think if you were born literally in 1990, I don't think you have that much idea of how the 90s were. Maybe the early 2000s more. You know. I guess until he was like 8 or something, he didn't really get that much out of the environment behind, right? Yeah. It's just funny to me how some people will talk with authority on times where they weren't even alive yet. Like, yeah, I was born in 1980, so I don't know that much about the 80s, you know. I was alive, but did I notice a lot? Not really, you know. It was still small. Sure, I heard the music on the radio and everything. I watched TV and stuff with my parents and so on. I went to places. There was like a bunch of shit going on. Everyone was afraid of the fucking nuclear war or whatever. Yeah. I woke up. I almost said. I grew up in a time where everyone was still concerned about, first off, the Cold War. was still very much alive when I grew up. I was like 9 when the wall fell, so it was very much a thing still. And then there was this other thing where there was this little thing called Iraq War, where they around the clock were having news on like, oh yeah, these Scud missiles, they can actually reach us. They have a reach of 3,000 kilometers, so they can reach Germany with fucking poison gas and shit. That was actually what they brought on TV. Pretty crazy. Yeah, that's basically what they always do, what they always did, the media. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and putting our attention on stuff that we can't even change, or that's absolute bullshit. Or like a sideshow. I like how every time there's like a... I see it so much now on Twitter where there's these heinous killings from illegal immigrants, or where it's like some dude that was let out like 30 times kills like someone in the most brutal fashion for no reason, and nothing in the news about it because it's just not newsworthy, right? But if one drug dealer gets kneeled on, suddenly it's a worldwide movement. Okay. Everyone has to go on the streets and burn shit down, alright? But the daily shit that happens to everyone here in the whole West just gets ignored because it's not marketable. You have to virtue signal and be like, oh my god, look, there something happened to a black person. Oh, all the rapes and murders and all the other shit. Nah, we don't care. Also put him in as white in the criminal statistic. Like, fuck off, dude. The news lost all credibility, if they even had any. Because they will not show what's going on. They will always ignore shit like Irina Saruska got killed. Just fucking throat slashed for no reason, okay? And that asshole had been let out so many times, and the judges, the magistrates, and whatever the fuck, they need to all sit in jail for that. Nobody does anything. Because it's a minority. He didn't do nothing. He only killed someone. And yeah, it's just a white girl. Nobody cares. She was from the Ukraine, right? So who cares, right? The same assholes that will go, oh my god, Putin bad. We have to support the Ukraine until World War III. I hate that fucking war also. It shouldn't have been going on anymore. Now that is, by the way, the AfD. I don't even know if they are good for the country or anything. If they would win or anything, right? They're just another faction, you know, and they have like stupid ideas also. There's like a lot of people in the AfD also who think that the Ukraine war has to go on for the next 50 years or whatever. You know? And all these drones that get developed. Do you guys think there's gonna be consequences? They're gonna fuck us all up in a few years. You probably get drones already for like 5 cents that they can blow people's houses up or whatever. They can just smuggle them into countries without much way of stopping them, etc. And it's a very long interview. Can I even pay attention to it when I stream? I don't think so. Yeah, just mention how crazy it is, how... I agree. In the 90s, you did not have to... Okay, I can't pay attention to this. I'm gonna listen to it later. But in the 90s, you did not have to have fucking barriers everywhere to stop people from driving into... And why do podcasts always mix this fucking music under talking? I can't stand that shit. Suddenly like fuck, man? It's like they want sensory overload, or it's not enough that people are talking, so you have to put some fucking narrative music on. I don't like that shit. Anyway, yeah, it was never a thing that we had to have barriers at City Fest and shit like that, or Christmas market. Do you notice, guys, that when there's a Ramadan fest and shit like that, for some reason there's no security usually. You don't need to do anything. But when there's a Christmas market or something like that, suddenly you have to get the fucking barriers out and all that stuff. It's kind of weird, huh? Also, I saw something yesterday, or the day before yesterday, which made me a little bit... It's a thing everywhere here that all the normal stores that we used to have, they all closed down because they go bankrupt. Then you have like 70,000 shisha bars and doner places going up, right? And someone said something in a tweet, in a throwaway tweet the other day, that is for money laundering, and I was like, oh, what the fuck. I actually find it more realistic than that every single fucking barbershop and shisha bar, etc. makes any kind of money, you know. I wonder how the temperature is here, guys. It's probably, I mean, it's 34. Ugh. Ah shit, that's my controller. Good night, controller. Anyway, what was the yapping about? Yeah, I mean, it makes more sense that it's fucking money laundering. And you can always hang out there, do whatever. Good hell. Cause I don't think everyone eats doner, everyone goes in a fucking shisha or tobacco bar. Why can't these things stay open when everything else has to close? With people that ran those shops for decades. You know? Makes you kind of wonder, is there maybe some other shit going on here? Did the guy just act like he was smoking? Oh my god, I hate smokers like that. These absolute idiots that always go in the street here and sit. They were there again at 1 AM last night, guys, and at 2 AM. I literally go to my open window and I want to take a breather, and every time I'm just in the middle of the room, these assholes sit there on the street and I can't even go there because they would see me on the window or whatever. Fucking weird. They were earlier on the street again. They have to do it every hour or something. Absolute idiots. Wonder if it's even legal stuff that they're smoking. The fact that they are hiding here in the street instead of doing it at home makes me think that either they're not even allowed to smoke, or it's like something illegal, or maybe it's meth heads, I don't know. They're both absolute assholes. They seem to be, I don't know how old they are, I would say under 18. so maybe then they might be 17. One guy doesn't drive car yet, so oh god, if he gets a car, it's gonna be even worse. The way that he's acting now already, he's just smoking. Anyway, I want to unsubscribe to this fucking neighborhood. Like, dude, how is it normal that some assholes just randomly sit in the street at like 3 AM in the morning? Like some fucking weirdos. Fuck off, dude. There's so many other places that they could go to. They could go up the street. They could go fucking up the street. They could go somewhere else. No, they have to sit around here like some absolute assholes. I do not understand it, man. I do not understand it. They're all fucking assholes. I hate all these people that live here, by the way. There's like these weirdos that moved into that house where my old neighbor was living, that always cried after a raven like some idiot. And apparently the grandma of that idiot that moved in, not the grandma, the mother? Either the mother or aunt, I don't know. Mother, aunt, grandma, I have no idea. They're all smoking, the whole fucking family smokes, okay? And because of their fucking smoking, I have to always listen to them on the balcony, yapping around in the middle of the night also. They did a thing not too long ago. Like in the middle of winter. They were going outside in the middle of winter at like 1, 2 AM all the time. Their fucking mouth open. Can't stand them. Can't stand any of these people. All because of their fucking smoking. Oh my god. I think these people use it to stay slim, by the way. Because genetic wise, that woman should be fat. But they're doing the dancer diet, right? And you know the dancer diet? It's funny because I had a classmate in the economy school back in the day. That had exactly that diet, okay? She was like a petite, like Italian, I think Italian. I forgot what her name was, Gabriella or something, or something else. Or was it her friend? I forgot. It was like both of them had like Italian roots, I think, pretty sure. And oh wait, it could have been Isabella and Gabriella, yeah. Anyway, there were actually 2 Isabels, I think, in a class. I'm not sure. Anyway, so the thing is, she was super small, okay, super petite. Like, basically looked like she was like she was a little kid, but she was already like 18, 20 or something, right? However, she was always sitting around, was always cold, right? Looked like a little bird. Was like cold. Was always like, ooh, I'm freezing. Looked like she never ate, right? Which she probably didn't. And the only thing she was subsisting on was cola and cigarettes. Okay, cola and cigarettes and maybe like a morsel of food, right? Everyone was like, holy shit, that girl needs to eat something more. Stop subsisting on cola or whatever. But yeah, it was basically the classical dancer or whatever diet, right? Like, yeah, I'm gonna smoke to suppress my appetite, right? And then I'm gonna subsist on sugar, basically. on a fucking sugar drink. Yeah, it was. Oh, and coffee, of course. Cola, cigarettes, and coffee. And she was always freezing, dude. She was always when it was winter. I mean, I only was in that school for like 2 years until I graduated. But you know, in winter she was always suffering because she had nothing on her bones. Poor thing. It's actually kind of funny though. She was not unpleasant to be around. Yeah, like I said, the diet was a little bit fucked because she was like literally sitting there with these gigantic cola bottles over, and I always had a cola bottle with her and was smoking, right? It was like like I said, it was the typical stereotype. But oh yeah. That's how you stay slim. You can drink a lot of cola if you just don't fucking eat because you smoke all the time. I would not advise it though. I don't. Okay, I don't want to judge too much. I don't know how she ate or what she ate, but she just felt pretty unhealthy diet-wise, you know. Because even someone who has like a normal diet, who eats normal, if you put in the cola and the smoking, that shit is just not. Can't do it for a long time. I wonder if she stopped doing it or if she's still. Wouldn't be surprised if she's still subsisting on that stuff. Yeah, she was one of those people though where you probably wondered the cigarettes are gonna take her, you know. Because yeah, it's all fun and games when you're like 18, right? And you smoke like a chimney, but just fast forward the time 20 years, you know. And it's not quite as funny because you might already have severe health issues or be dead already from cancer. Or maybe you have nothing. Like there's people that can smoke for decades and nothing fucking happens. It's like one of the weirdest things, one of the funniest things in life. Is how some people, they just never get any consequences for the shit they do. Like we have like this guy that decides policy in Germany now. He was smoking at some point, and then he instantly. I think he only started smoking when he was like 36 or some shit. Wait a second, let me look it up again. So that Klingbeil guy, right? Lars Klingbeil. Tell me the Rauch story. AI, please. Alright, so he only started smoking with 25, which I find fucking weird. And then he smoked 40 cigarettes a day. Damn, that's a lot. And then in 2014, a year after he started smoking. Dude, are you kidding me? Is the guy born in 1990? Or 1988 or something? Wait. No, 1978. It said he started smoking with 25. So it was 2003? This doesn't make any fucking sense. Dude, the story doesn't even check out. What in the fuck? Wait a sec. Okay. Look at this guy. This guy is born in 1978. He says he started smoking with 25. Oh, okay, he stopped in 2014. Okay, never mind. I accidentally read that a year after he started. So he stopped in 2014, and then he noticed a thing under his tongue, basically tongue cancer, right? Apparently the doctors warned him that he might never be able to speak again. And he wants to, the problem is he has done stuff now. Now I do hate the smokers around me here, because they're involving me in their shit habit, because they're always doing weird shit when they smoke, right? Like being outside in the middle of the night and being loud. However, I don't think just because you got burned with your addiction, you should be able to decide falsely on that stuff, you know. Like I really think wait, this is not the one where we need to take a picture, right? Or is it? No. Never mind. So yeah, he basically introduced legislation now where he wants to make smoking even more expensive and shit like that, or ban it or whatever. I forgot. That was something. And yeah, okay. On the one hand, you can say yeah, he got burned, so maybe he has a reason to do it. But I don't think someone, for example, someone who had a horrible accident, a horrible car accident, and 50 people died or whatever, right? And they never want to drive a car again. Do I think that person should be in charge of fucking traffic laws? No. You know what I mean? It would be like, nobody is allowed to drive anymore. Everyone takes a train now. And self-driving is the only way that you are allowed to drive a car, you know. Stupid Natalia. I think it's weird when you're personally impacted by something. It's like, imagine someone had lost, like, I mean, maybe that would actually help a little bit for our shitty politicians here. Imagine someone lost someone in a jihadi attack in Germany. Allahu Akbar, etc. And they would be in charge of immigration. Would that be good? Maybe it would be good, because then we would finally do a course correction, huh? But I think it's a little bit, you know, you shouldn't really put people in charge of something when they have like such a high stake in it themselves, you know? I thought it was weird when I first saw that, because I didn't even know about his history, about his cancer thing. But yeah, like I said, as much as I hate these smokers around me here, I don't think your personal Waterloo should make you the boss of everyone else. Then, you know. However, I would always find it funny how these people would claim that they have no fucking money, and then they buy cigarettes and vapes and all the other garbage all the time. It's always money for that shit, right? Or for 7 cats or 50 dogs. But you cannot pay for anything, right? And I'm sitting here, I don't even have pets, okay? If I was an absolute garbage asshole, I would also just get pets and stuff. And be like, hey state, how about you pay me? You pay me for all my pets, because I need doctor's visits and whatever the fuck. Fuck off, dude. So many people that live like. Do you know how much of a privilege it used to be to even have a fucking dog? There used to be a time when nobody except freaking hunters had a dog. Okay. hunters or police or whatever the fuck. And nobody else had dogs or farmers, you know. Because they needed them to protect the place or whatever. Or for work, you know. Nowadays every idiot gets a dog that can't care for them. And they don't train them, or they let them run without a leash, etc. Yeah. So all those things where I'm like, dude, you have so much fucking privilege to even have an animal, and you can't even care for it right. Fuck off, dude. Like I said, it's the same people that usually also smoke and drink and whatever the fuck. Imagine all that money that they waste on garbage like drinking. I'm sitting here, I'm a boring fuck, I don't do anything except playing games sometimes on stream. What do I do for fun, huh? Nothing. I don't even have a car anymore that works. I never drink really, except for a beer every few weeks. I don't really smoke. You know. And these assholes that for like decades they just drink, smoke, whore around, etc. And all on the dime of the taxpayer also if possible. And then they go on these TV shows like, oh my god, I don't know how to make ends meet. Well, every month I have to buy like 600 euros worth of cigarettes for my whole family. I don't know how to get by. I think some people are such garbage. You know, they claim that they're pure or whatever, and they're wasting so much fucking money on bullshit, on literal bullshit, blowing it up in smoke. And then it's always everyone else's problem, right? It's not their problem that they are addicted, it's always everyone else's fault. Yeah, I don't find smoking in the least. Would I automatically be like, ooh, this person smokes if I ever let's say I met someone nice that I click with, right? And they would be a smoker. Would I be like, nah, I don't date smokers or whatever? No. I wouldn't really care. But would I idolize it like some people do, where they go like, oh, it's so cool or whatever? No. It's like, I don't know why it's such a, you know what I mean? Like I don't care what you do as long as it doesn't impact me, you know. And sure, if you let's say your partner is smoking, right? You want to stay with them until you're both dead, right? Yeah, of course you have an interest of them stopping to smoke, right? If you like them. On the other hand, if it's like a billionaire and you just want their money, right? Then you probably don't care if they kill themselves with smokes, right? Yeah, like I said, I don't really give too much of a fuck, but I hate these people whose whole identity is smoking. Okay, that is so fucking stupid to me. Imagine your whole identity is like being a gamer. Oh, I'm a gaming guy. Yeah, I do play games. I like games. Is it my identity? Not really. Do I ever call myself a gamer? Nah. But people mean, usually when they mean gamer, it's like, oh, I'm sitting on Xbox and I'm using PS3 and PS4. Oh yeah, I'm playing the newest Fortnite Pokemon. I think people that label themselves as gamers, they're usually, if you're not like a high level pro esports dude, then I find it absolutely stupid. This is an interesting corridor for me, because this is the one point in the game where the frame rate is like, I always like these tiles, these tiles here, right? And this is like the one place in the game where you reach like a good frame rate, right? Where it's like almost feels like cinematic thing. It's like, oh no, I can't replicate it. But sometimes you get here and it's like, oh, this is nice. I don't know what it is, but something about this place here runs better than the other ones. Shit. My gun is miscalibrated. I'm shooting too far to the right. Ow. Anyway, yeah, I think this game controls fine. Disagree, you used the wrong control scheme. Oh fuck, I'm already dying. My eye just twitched already. I need to maybe call you guys. It's super. Yeah, I just threw this. I just threw it. I have this always when I'm tired, and then my eyes go like weird. Ooh, wait a second. That's unbanned request. What? Yeah. I've been saying it over and over. I often wonder, are people on drugs? Currently someone is looking at unbanned requests and it's kind of super hard to read though. I'm not gonna watch this on 1080p. Yeah, there's really people. I noticed this a lot because I used to watch some music streamers, and there was always someone either on acid or some shit, or I don't know, or just drunk or some mental issue, because they were just writing garbage that had nothing to do with anything. They realized that they were in their own little world or whatever. And yeah, I always hope it's drugs or being drunk or whatever, or some other stuff. Because the alternative is that they are like that. Okay? I always hope that this has a shit frame rate and suddenly it goes high here. I hate Nintendo for withholding the memory expansion pack for so long. So that games like GoldenEye could not use the extra 4 megabytes. Because I'm pretty sure this game could run better if it had cooked longer. If they would have had access to the extra memory also. Guys, I think I'm gonna call already. I'm fucking dying. I really need to go. Let's speed this up, guys. I love the Phantom, by the way. It's a great gun. Hey, I didn't hit it. I looked away. Ha! Hostage escaped. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I woke up too early and I'm fucking falling asleep again. Can listen to a podcast on the couch. Probably with all the commercials. Hey, where did I put my phone? Did I put my phone back? Oh, okay. Every time my phone is not on charger, I panic because I'm not used to it. How long did we stream? Oh my god, was it an hour? An hour already? No, that was less than an hour. 50 minutes. Wow. I might be back again tonight, but it's extremely hot here right now, guys. So I'm gonna turn this thing off. It's taking the whole place up again. Anyway. Taka! It's so funny, like a lot of people don't even know that the N64 doesn't have a battery or anything. It doesn't have which I actually, on one hand, I kind of do like it, but on the other hand, it makes shit a little bit harder with the N64. I don't know why Nintendo was skimping on every feature back in the day. They could have put a battery in and the calendar and shit, but they didn't bother. There's like nothing. You just turn it on and off. Basically, the Saturn already had a battery that you could buy, or a clock module, and yeah, the PS1 had a fucking clock. Why did Nintendo skimp on it again, huh? Who knows? I guess they save some money, huh? I feel like they're always doing that. They're always saving money. I need to watch this interview, but listen to the stupid background music. Wait, where is it? There was like, oops, there was like background music. It started earlier when I pressed stop.
Haben Sie eigentlich Verständnis, darf ich regieren?
What the fuck, man? I hate that in podcasts. Just let the people talk. Go away with your music, man. I don't want to listen to some fucking. Anyway, oh my god, it's so fucking hot. It's like 36 degrees today again, so it's pretty bad. Ba 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 ba. Ah. Yeah, I'm too fucking tired, guys. Let me check how bad it is right now. 34. Later it's gonna be 35 apparently. It was supposed to be 36. Tomorrow's 31. And it goes down quite some bit. We will have 25, 23, 22, 20. I still haven't bought a fucking present. Oh my god! It's gonna be 9 degrees only on next Saturday at night. That's crazy. It's already winter coming. Winter is coming. Guys, fucking Windows stole my space again. I had 15 free yesterday because I deleted shit. Look at this. 30.9 now only. Assholes. Assholes. Oh, by the way, I saw something interesting yesterday. Apparently GOG is gonna release a Linux client. They took their sweet time though, because everyone is using Heroic Launcher. Native Linux version of the GOG Galaxy client. Yeah. Mini Galaxy. Let's see what Mini Galaxy looks like. Simple GOG client for Linux. That looks pretty good, actually. Why are there like 7 different ways to do it? Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go now. It's too warm. I need to sleep some more. We're gonna sleep to that podcast. Have a good one, guys. See you tonight or tomorrow. Short stream, but it's extremely shit right now here. I feel like I'm in a dryer. Anyway, later, guys. Bye. Bye.